Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. As always, appreciate you being here. So I'm outside early this morning. We've got a lot of work to do, and I'm just kind of checking out the storm damage from yesterday. You guys may have caught a short that I put out. Flash flood almost claims wood yard. If you didn't, go back and take a look at it. I know here in the pre-roll of this video, you've seen that this water from the creek behind me was up underneath of all my rows of firewood. And the creek is a flash flooding creek. It does come out of the city here where we live, but this firewood was placed here after years of me living here and knowing when the creek does get up, which is pretty rare. It is on the high spot, so it doesn't really wash there. It will actually come through where I'm standing here. I've seen it come right through here before, but we were okay. No firewood escaped. None of this hard work washed down the creek. I was getting a little worried there for a little bit, but we're just going to be cleaning up. We have a graduation party for my twins here tomorrow, and we have to clean all this back up. There are limbs down everywhere and stuff like that. As you can see, the RV is out of there, so that's going to be getting decorated. Party's going to be under there. And what are we doing this morning other than cleanup? Well, it's been another busy week here, like a lot of you are experiencing. And we've got this hickory to split. That is getting done today. Evan actually is pulling in right now. He went to get some fuel for the splitter. And we're going to put this hickory, which is normally a little bit aggravating to split. It tends to be a little tougher and a little bit stringier. We're going to put it here on the 17 VSC and see how it handles it. So thought we'd bring you all along for a quick one here this morning. Appreciate you being here. Let's get into splitting some hickory. So all right guys, real quick before I start on this hickory, it is Memorial Day weekend. Evan's firewood stand has been very popular, and we do sell kindling. I'm not going to go into it. We have some videos back in the library of videos here that how we make our kindling. We usually use the kindling cracker that Evan made me at work, but I thought while we have this 17 VS, be a good time to make some kindling, and we're going to see how a vertical can really get some precise splits. I cut all this pine that we got down to 12 inches, and we're going to give this a shot. So I'm going to start the machine back up. It's already warmed up, and you can adjust your stroke here. So Evan's going to take me. I'm going to adjust this stroke and get it to where this wedge is stopping a little bit closer to this pine, so that way it's not doing the full stroke. And then we're going to make a box of kindling real quick, because I am just about out. I think we got about 4 bundles left in the stand. So I'm going to start this up. We're going to adjust this stroke, and we're going to get to making some kindling, and then we're going to get that hickory going. Slide this little stopper up. Tighten this down. Stop right there. That'll be good enough. So there you go, guys. The 17 VSC makes excellent kindling. And like I said before, we save all of our pine. If we happen to get pine, I've got more of it out at the farm just for kindling. It worked perfect. You just hold it on the sides and pop it. You've seen it. That right there just saved me a little bit of back pain, because even though I love Evan's kindling cracker, I usually sit down on a bucket and crack it. This took maybe a minute and a half, 2 minutes to make. So just thought I'd show you guys that real quick for those of you that have been interested in a machine like this. That right there is a true statement of specialty splits and being really able to customize the wood you're splitting. If you can do kindling, you know the rest. Let's get some hickory split. Well, all right, everybody, that is the remainder of the Hickory. As you can see, we got 2 trailers out of it. There's the other trailer there. And if I can keep the sun out of your eyes here, everything is gone. So in closing, Hickory's one of the toughest wood that I know a lot of people in the Midwest here struggle with splitting. It tends to be rather stringy. And like I said, there is a lot of kind of punky. This tree actually had carpenter ants in it. So some of the rounds were punky and a little bit crotchy. And the VS was splitting it just fine. But when it gets into that punky, kind of crotchy area, it'll just make a mess of it. So we're not going to sell that stuff. That's going to go in our ugly splits bin. And as you've seen, I put a big nasty crotch piece of cherry up on that thing and right through it. Man, it popped it right open. That was left over from the cherry that was here. But all in all, man, we're still learning this machine. It is an awesome machine. There is a little learning curve if you're a horizontal, for the most part, been splitting horizontal like we have. A lot of those limb pieces, you know, when you're cutting limbs off and you're tangled up in brush, they're a little bit crooked on the end cuts. So you really just got to kind of be aware of that and set your piece up there. And you can actually, I've learned to kind of feather that pedal. Just kind of go down easy with it and get some pressure on that piece. And when it starts splitting through, then go on down through it. But little bit of a learning curve with a vertical splitter, but it handled this hickory just fine. So I'm glad that that hickory's all done. And as you've seen in the beginning there, makes kindling like a dream. No more sore back bending over splitting a kindling there on the garage floor while this thing's in my wood yard. That is for sure. So we're gonna haul these next door, and Evan is probably gonna help me get this all raked up. And he's probably going to get the mower out. Right, Evan?
I guess so.
Yes, you're getting the mower out. He's going to be getting the mower out, and we're going to get this yard cleaned up and ready for the party. So I hope you guys are having a safe Memorial Day weekend and enjoy yourselves. As always, guys, while this 17 VSC is in my wood yard, it is still available. So guys, I will leave a link in the video description for Widman Cycles, where you can go and check this splitter out, purchase it, call Norm over there, and try to show, give Norm some support by doing this. He was gracious enough to let us use this demo unit. So we're gonna hopefully send some more people over there, and I already got to thank you guys. As of the first video release, he's already had a couple people come over and patronize him and pick up some Wolfe Ridge equipment. So thank you guys so much. So video link to Norm down here below the video or description in the... There's going to be a link to Norm in the description of this video.
The teleprompter screwed up.
You can always tell when it's time to stop a video. So go check Norm out, and there'll also be a link to Wolfe Ridge where you can check all their machines out, and if this is something you like. So guys, appreciate you being here. Until next time, as always, get outside.
See ya.